Is the end of an era. Tomorrow will be Police Chief Bill Scott's last day as the head of the San Francisco Police Department. He's heading down to Los Angeles to start a new law enforcement agency for the metro there. KRON 4's Sara Stinson sat down with the chief to talk about his time serving the city. She joins us in studio with more. Hey, Sarah.
Dan, Chief Bill Scott is the city's longest-serving chief since 1970. He says his final day at SFPD headquarters will be bittersweet. We did talk about his highs and lows and his time serving in the last 8 years.
I've been emotional. I've been, choking back tears.
In the final hours as San Francisco's police chief, Bill Scott sits down with KRON 4 to reflect on the last 8 years.
We have had challenges and our ups and downs, and I know that, in my tenure here, but overall, it has been a great experience.
Scott has been in law enforcement for 35 years. He was hired in January 2017 by then Mayor Ed Lee with a call to make changes within the department to reduce use of force. A reform initiative came from the United States Department of Justice with more than 270 recommendations. Chief Scott says that's now 97% complete.
Our officer-involved shootings, a lot of what drove the call for reform, they've been cut in half, more than half. We went almost 2 years, over a year and a half without even having one.
Scott says he was 3 years into working on reform within the department when the pandemic hit.
There was a lot of chaos.
And after the murder of George Floyd, there was a nationwide call to change policing.
Some of what was being called for, like changes in use of force policies, we had already done that. So we were ahead of the game.
Looking back, Scott says he takes pride in the fact that no officers died in the line of duty under his leadership.
And it's something that I'm very happy about. It's something that I'm very proud of, because you look at the wall in the hallway just next to us, and you have over 100 officers that have given their lives in service of the city.
Scott says overall he feels like he's leaving the city in a better place than when he started.
Crime has gone down, and we're at 60 plus year lows in homicides, car break-ins that have plagued the city for decades. We are 73% lower than we were in 2023. Robberies are down, burglaries are down.
The chief says one of the biggest challenges has been tackling the opioid epidemic.
What was controversial is we really kind of kicked into another gear, enforcement on open-air drug use. People had a lot of things to say about that, some not positive, a lot not positive, but in my opinion, it was and still is the right thing to do, because there's still open-air drug use in the city.
What advice would you give your successor?
Continue to embrace and implement new technologies that are going to make us more efficient. And of course, we've had some hiring and staffing challenges. Right now, we're still over 500 officers short.
As Chief Scott prepares to start a new chapter in law enforcement in Los Angeles, he wants to thank this city for shaping him.
Met some great people and learned a lot, and definitely I'll take that with me. So that'll always be a part of what I do and who I am.
Mayor Lurie is working with the Police Commission to look for the next chief of police. For now, the city's chief of public safety and former SFPD commander Paul Yep will serve as the interim police chief.
So, Sarah, you asked him a lot of serious questions,
Yes.
of course, but what's he planning on doing before he heads down to LA? You get into that?
He did say he's going to have a much-needed vacation. It's a tough job, right? So he's going to have a vacation before he puts on his next uniform, going down to Tahiti with his wife.
Oh, that should be nice.
Yeah.